Good morning. So we have to have a talk. Kimberly Cheatle, after refusing to answer questions from several Republican senators on a Zoom call, the senators were Marsha Blackburn, John Barrasso, um, Senator Lankford, and Senator Kramer. She went to the RNC where she had rented a luxury skybox. That's a problem, isn't it? And she was confronted by these four senators and was told that they have questions and they want answers. And she promptly told them, "This is not the forum to answer your questions." Really? You just had a Zoom call where each of the four of them put up their digital hand to ask a question and you ignored them. This is beyond outrageous. That she could go to the RNC after former President Trump was almost assassinated on Saturday because of her incompetence, where she blamed local law enforcement when it comes out now that local law enforcement says that their assigned job was traffic control. Marsha Blackburn posted on X this morning that Secret Service knew about a potential threat to former President Trump at 5:51. And they let him go on stage with a impending threat. That gets my blood boiling. To think that they knew that there was a sniper, we'll put it that way, and they did nothing to mitigate the threat until after the sniper started firing rounds. Then they took out the sniper. But now it comes out that there was a second counter sniper team. They were positioned in the building underneath of the sniper and had no knowledge that he was on the roof. Are you kidding me? You put a counter sniper team inside of a building with no windows? Are you nuts? The sniper team should have been on the roof. She says the roof was too sloped. It's a 312 roof. It's a typical pole barn type of roof. It's not a 912 or a 1212. It was a 312. And to give you an idea of a 312 roof, look at your typical wheelchair ramp in front of a building. That's a 312. Actually, it would be considered 112. It's 1 inch of drop for every foot of ramp. So here you have 3 inches of drop for every foot of roof. This is just crazy. Beyond crazy. To think she thinks that putting a sniper team inside of a building instead of on the roof is just nuts. This gets my, like I said, this gets my blood boiling because so much went wrong in their security detail, and they point fingers at everyone else. They don't take accountability. She said in an interview over the weekend, "The buck stops with me, but I refuse to resign." Really? If the buck stops with you, then you need to tender your resignation. But evidently, you don't believe the buck stops with you. Also, I found this on X this morning that Kimberly Cheatle was hired as head of head of Secret Service by Jill Biden. Who gave Jill Biden the authority to hire these high-level people? This is outrageous that Joe and Jill think they can get away with this incompetence. That's what it is. It's utter incompetence to hire someone with this level of incompetence. Also, Kimberly Cheatle has stated that by the year 2030, that her goal for the Secret Service is to hire 30% of women, which I have no problem with women doing the job of the Secret Service, as long as they're qualified for the job. You can't just hire anyone off the street to protect a president, a vice president, a former vice president. Then there are also videos that I have seen of one female agent trying to protect Donald Trump. She is like 5'3" and he's 6'4", and she's trying to protect his body. The picture is just bizarre. Then there's another video of a second female agent unable to holster her pistol, her weapon, let me put it that way. She almost drops it twice. She fumbles it from one hand to the other hand, looking for her holster, trying to put it in the holster. The video is just embarrassing. This is beyond outrageous that we have these incompetent people in charge. Then I find out that Kimberly Cheatle answers to Mayorkas, another incompetent buffoon. We need to clean house. We need to get rid of these morons. They are damaging our country right before our eyes. This is all I have today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.